Hello everyone. So I'm having to do this video separately. I'm doing three piles. We're taking a look at this person that you have on your mind, in your heart, that you feel this connection with. It's you haven't seen them in a while, you haven't spoken to them in a while, very possibly. Um, you have so many reasons, a million reasons why you feel you're better off without them, but for some reason you can't seem to disconnect. You find them popping into your head, you find yourself feeling that emotional pull, and you just wonder, what is this? Is this love? Is it in my head? What is going on? Why can't I get over this person? We are looking at that person, and this video is for pile 2. So if you've chosen pile 1, I'm going to put the links in the description box below, and you can go back to, then you can go to pile 1's video. But if you've chosen pile 2, then this is for you. So if you just happen to come across this video, I would recommend that you take a few deep breaths, ask your guides and keepers to guide you. Choose between 1 and 3, so 1, 2, or 3. And if the number 2 pushes up for you, then this is your reading. If it's number 1 or number 3, then go into the description box and find the link to your reading. We are looking at pile 2's person. We are looking at what's happening with this person that you can't seem to get out of your mind. You can't seem to completely move on from them. You don't know what it is. We are looking at what's happening with them in their body, in their mind, even on an energetic level. And then we are looking at that in comparison with what is actually true for them, what's happening for them in relation to you on a soul level, which is infinite. There is no up and down. It is not influenced by anything. What is on the soul level always has been and always will be. It is infinite wisdom. And whether or not the two actually corresponds. We're looking at what Spirit wants to reveal about this connection for you, what this person feels for you in their mind and body and in their soul. Okay. So pile 2, let's take a look. We are looking at pile 2's person and what is happening in their body, what they feel for you, even in their energy, emotionally, and mentally. This person feels that this is a very strong intuitive connection. This person feels you on a soul level, but they also feel as though they feel a little bit afraid of you. They feel as though you are very, very strong. You are stronger than them, and this scares them. They feel as though this connection is something that they need to manage and control. Otherwise, it makes them look weak, and they don't want to look weak. They don't think that's going to end well. Those are obviously their beliefs, their paradigms, the concepts that they have developed due to various experiences in other relationships. They are worried that you see them as weak. And also, this person struggles with, they wrestle with something in their life. They don't want you to see that or be a part of that. So they see themselves as weak because they wrestle with something in their life. So it could be addiction, it could be codependence, it could be they struggle financially. It's all ego stuff, and they feel as though they need to master it before they want to expose you or the connection they have with you to their life. It's possible that these things contributed to you guys ending. It's as if they feel they struggle with demons. They might call it that. this person feels very deep emotion for you. And they know that this is an opportunity for them to fall deeply, deeply in love. I'm not so sure that it is something that they can control, though. There's a lot of emotion here. And I think it's because they place you in that high regard that they might have sabotaged this connection to keep you at bay, because they don't feel like they want you to see what a mess they are. What's happening for Power 2's person on a soul level? Yeah. This was a brand new opportunity for them. They knew that it was a brand new opportunity for stability, for love, for everything that they've ever wanted. But they decided to take a pause from this because of fear. They got into their head about this connection, and they're not sure that they could ever have this. You see how they see themselves and what they believe about themselves, and the reality that there's so much that happens around us that we make our truth and our reality, and it's not even, and it's just how we choose to see it. It's just our fear and our beliefs and our perspective that keep us in that backward place. That's what I'm seeing here. This person has not stopped thinking about you. They've not stopped looking at you. They just, I can see communications blocked. They might have ghosted you. It's from their side, more than likely, but they still watch you. They watch you as this thing that they wish they could have, and they don't know if they'll ever be able to. And I'm feeling a strong energy of low self-worth. Spirit says, I just want to get some guidance here from Spirit about this connection for you. You see, the thing is, this was a new opportunity at such beauty, and they didn't feel they were ready to do it justice. And instead of pursuing it and continuing with it, they decided to just take a step away from it. But they still look at it, they still dream about it, they still long for it. They're just not sure if they can believe that it's possible, or if it'll ever be possible. Spirit wants you to know and understand that this is a spiritual process that this person is going through, and it's something they have to do alone. And you need to respect and honor that. They're moving forward, and they're making a lot of effort to move forward, but they still carry a lot of baggage with them because they keep what they've done and where they've been and what's happened to them alive. It's like this is what we do. We think that if we keep revisiting the things that have impacted our lives in a negative way, that we can wrestle them to the ground. Anything that you push up against grows. It grows energetically. You just reactivate it. We have to learn to let go. Yesterday is gone. And when people feel low self-worth, they feel as though they deserve to be punished. We think we must earn happiness. We don't believe that happiness can just flow into our lives. And so we spend our lives attracting struggles so that we can maybe one day feel worthy. And that's what's happened here. This is part of their journey. This is going to take time, but this person needs to gain new perspective. And this is love. What they did might have seemed cruel, but it was love. The selfish thing would have been to just continue and for them to just gain from you whatever it is they want, and to be whatever you feel that they need to be or should be. And this person doesn't want to pretend to be compatible with you. They want to feel that they are worthy of you, that they are deserving of you, and that they are what you deserve. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay. So pile 2, that is your message. Okay. So now I'm going to, I do still have time on this video, so I'm going to take a look at what's happening for my pile 3s. As I said, pile 3s, we are taking a look at that person's energy. We're looking at that person that you haven't spoken to in a while, possibly you haven't seen them, things ended between you and for good reason, but you can't seem to get them, you can't seem to disconnect from them energetically, you can't seem to forget about them. They pop up in your mind, you feel them emotionally, and you wonder, is it in your head or is this actually something really special? What is going on? So we are looking at this person, what is happening in their mind, body, in relation to you, and then what's happening for them on a soul level, and does it correspond? Are they connected in that way, or are they just disconnected? Is this real love? Let's see what Spirit has to say for my pile 3s. So if you've taken the time to settle into your intuition and to ask your guides and keepers to guide you through which pile is for you, pile 1, 2, or 3. As I said at the beginning of this video, if you have chosen pile 1, the link is in the description box below. Go and watch that video. But if you've chosen pile 3, this is for you. This message is for you. We are looking at this person that you still feel very strongly about. You feel them in your energy. They come up, they come to mind. You're not able to shake them. You're not able to let go. Even though you think of a million reasons why you don't even want them in your life. Why you should get over them. For some reason you just can't. Okay, we're looking at pile 3's person, what's happening in their body, in their mind, emotionally, in their energy for my pile 3s. Okay, so this person, I'm seeing a choice. Your person, pile 3, is very focused on trying to obtain some sort of a sense of stability in their life. And so what this does is that this makes them look at money, makes money their focus, or whoever and whatever is going to offer them the greatest sense of stability, because they don't want their life to feel disrupted or more disrupted than it already does. And this unfortunately keeps them blocked, because they can't see where they can get, because all they can see is the mess before they get there. It's very possible that for pile 3s, you guys are in a third-party situation, because I see the choice between staying or going, choice between two options. One foot is not, they are somewhere, there's a sense of stability, so that's why it could be a marriage, but they're not fully there. They feel a sense of deeper stability with you, but then that means that they've got to allow their life to be disrupted. And everything that they've built, that they are so rooted in, so that ego identity, the status, the social aspect of it, the false sense of stability in that structure, they feel they've put a lot of time and effort into it, and the ego is really struggling to let go of that. They don't want to let go of that. It's possible for some of you that there will be a loss for them. They'll have to let go of their home, and then where do they go? What do they have? Will you even want them when they have nothing? The financial ties can leave them in a very bad financial situation. This person is stubborn about this, and they're struggling with it, because even though they've chosen to stay where they are, they're not comfortable with that choice. It's as if they just stayed. It wasn't their first choice, but it just made sense, or it was the easiest option, but they're stubborn about it. They don't want to admit how they're actually causing themselves such a lot of pain. This person is going to have to make this choice at some point in their lives, and if they do it when they're older, then they are just going to really regret when they do set themselves free from the situation. They're going to feel like they've wasted so much of their life. They could have been free a long time ago. What Pile 3's person feels towards them on a soul level, you see, your soul is infinite. There is no duality there. It doesn't change from one experience to the other. There is one truth, and the soul remains with that truth and that knowing. You've come into this person's life to help them to understand that they are never going to find fulfillment in a situation, in another person, that they need to learn to love themselves. They need to strengthen themselves, develop their personal identity, because their identity is rooted in all of these external things. That's why they fear letting it go. You also came into their lives to let them know that what they've always wanted is possible. This connection with you is more about their journey, you facilitating, being an activational aspect of their personal journey to get them to do what they've been asking Source for the longest time, but they've actually been holding themselves apart from it. Then you guys being together, this is not a connection that is meant to, it's not supposed to grow and go towards, it can if they want, but Spirit is showing me that you've just been a part of their activation and them a part of yours, that there's somebody else in store for most of you, Pile 3. If you're not sure about this, then I recommend you contact me for a personal reading. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to be everybody's story. There is an opportunity for you guys to choose. There was opportunity for something great, so you could be caught up on that, but there were so many things that were just right, and we would have been happy together. But that was not the purpose of you guys coming into one another's lives. You wanted to help them set themselves free, and that's a beautiful thing. And in being a part of that, you get to set yourself free. You do have a soulmate coming into your life, but it also means that many of you, Spirit says, have your heart set on this person. It's going to be a long wait. And you get to do that if you want, but this person is not yet there. And for many of you, there is someone else. If you allow yourself to align with what it is your heart desires, don't be so caught up on the specifics of this particular person. You can have the qualities you want in somebody else. This is a relationship that will be very emotionally unfulfilling for you for a long, long time. You have someone special coming into your life, but you need to start to fill your own cups as well. And you need to start making self-love the basis of everything you do. Because you have ideas about what you want, and sometimes to your own detriment. Pile 3. That is the message that Spirit wants me to share with you. For those of you, as I said, interested in a personal reading, you are welcome to contact me. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me and for allowing me to channel for you, for being here watching this video. I hope that these messages have served you well. Love and light, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.